Most people think debt gets cleared in one of three ways. You pay it, you settle, or it just disappears. And that's exactly why most people never understand what is really happening. Because debt doesn't just go away. And it's not about just paying it off. There is a process happening behind the scenes that most people never see. Most people don't understand the system that they are in. Before we dive into this video, this is not legal advice. This is not financial advice. Remember to do your due diligence. Remember to do your own research, because everything that I'm going to talk about is public information. Anybody can go find this. All right. Because debt gets cleared when the account position changes. Not when you feel like it's done, not when you're tired of paying, but when the system recognizes a change. Okay. Now, debt doesn't end when you're done. It ends when the system says it's done. Thank y'all for watching the video. Really showing y'all how you can clear your debts. All right. My last video, I talked about a comment that pretty much is upset that I dropped content about clearing debt because they think it's a fairy tale. But in this video, I'm going to expose how debt discharge and your debt getting cleared is not a fairy tale, and why just paying it doesn't always close the loop. Okay, so thank y'all for watching the video. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tap into the channel, and also stick around all the way to the end. All right, thank y'all for watching. Let's dive into another one. So the first place I want to start is what people think. Okay, most people think that I pay it, it's over. But even that isn't the full picture, because what you're really doing is satisfying a position on an account. You're not just paying money, you are closing a position. Now, let's talk about what actually clears debt, because debt gets cleared through, number one, fulfillment, the obligation being satisfied. All right. The obligation of the contract is to perform. Okay. So if your performance is satisfied, then that's how debt can get cleared. Number two, agreement. Terms are changed, settled, and restructured. Right? Let me say it again. Number two, agreement. Terms can be changed, settled, or restructured. All right? And number three, the account moves through a system life cycle. So understanding that it goes through a system life cycle, the time and the process, all of these are different paths, but same destinations, and lead to the position changing. Every cleared account is just a position that changed. Okay. Notice how for my commenters that will say that all I talk about is fairy tale stuff, I will clearly say it. Number one is fulfillment. The obligation is satisfied. Okay. Did I say debt discharge? I mean, I said it now. But what is the element of discharging debt? It's fulfilling an obligation. Okay. Most people don't know that your money fulfills an obligation. Most people don't know that you can satisfy an obligation. Okay. Number two, agreement. This has nothing to do with anything mystical. If you and I agree to change the terms or restructure the loan, what is mystical about that? What is a lie about that? Okay. Terms are changed, settled, and restructured. Okay, boom. You send your challenge, your conditional acceptance letter. You are saying, listen, I will agree to this if you can prove X, Y, and Z. Now shifting the burden of proof, which there is a law called burden of proof. But you don't know that. Your 20 years of studying, you didn't know about shifting the burden of proof, which is why you didn't get results, which is why you are upset. Okay. Number three, time and process. The account moves through a system life cycle. I have to repeat this for the people who will say I don't say, who say I literally talk about fairy tale stuff or concepts that are not real. Okay. So like I said, every account is different. And this is why most people get confused when they hear your debt being cleared or discharging debt and this, that, and the third. People focus on what they did, how they felt, and what someone else said worked. instead of focusing on what actually changed in the system. And this is where I talk to my mentees or clients or even people that come to me after they have gone to someone else that tell them about some mystical BS, that tell them about doing some check or getting access to a TDA account or being able to recoup all this tax money and this, that, and the third. I always tell them it's not about how you feel. Because when I ask them, like, okay, bet, like, what is the point? Okay, why are you trying to get $2 million from the IRS? Oh, because they took it from me, or I deserve that. So you filed this, that, and the third. Okay, bet, file it. Like, don't argue with me, just file it. If it works, great. But do you know why it worked? Do you know why it will work? Is my question. Not because of like some economic truth or what you believe, but why will it work? A real tangible concept of why the system and what changed in the system that made them release it. This is what I teach people, to help people understand what changes in the system that helps people get to a point where their debt is getting discharged. Okay? Most people don't know what is happening. Their debt gets discharged or gets cleared, and they think that what they did was what happened, and they feel sovereign and this, that, and the third. But when you go to a different bank and try the same thing, it doesn't work. Or when you tell somebody to do what you did and they go and do it, not having an understanding, just copying, they don't get results. And now you're going to be looked at as somebody who said the wrong information. But most people don't understand that accounts are different. Accounting is different, and the system changes for people's account based on the position of the account. So you probably initiated it earlier versus someone initiated after a lawsuit. That's two different positions that require two different types of situations. Okay? You could probably be in a position of satisfying your obligation and fulfilling it, and that person may need an agreement, may need a restructuring, may need to settle. You understand me? All right? So you're watching actions when you should be studying the outcomes. I teach you guys this so you guys can create predictable outcomes, not depend on an outcome or hope. Why do people go out there on this hope? They die on the hope. All right? So no, I don't teach hope. I teach being able to create a predictable outcome by using the administrative process, by using documentation, by creating evidence. That is actually going to help you win. It's not always about the laws and this, that, and the third, but if you can show harm through evidence and it is backed up by law, you will win. If you know how to communicate that and you understand why that is going to work, you will win. But most people are told to spout these laws or are told to do something a certain way, and they don't even understand why they should do it. And they think that a judge or an attorney is going to acknowledge that they did it, when the judge and attorney wants to know, is going to challenge whether they understand what they did. And if they don't understand what they did, then they're going to throw out the case. And that person is going to come on this comment section or go to any other person who teaches this and say, well, it didn't work. But you didn't even know or understand consumer law, commercial law, how to communicate with a bank, creating procedures, building evidence, and understanding that the legal merit is more important than your emotions. Okay? So, trying to escape is emotional. I am saying that. So, escaping is not what I want you to do. But I want you guys to understand to position yourself. Positioning is strategic. When you look at your credit report, the reason why people are able to get hundreds of thousands in funding is because they position themselves. 700 credit score. The reason why people are able to discharge debt, win in arbitration, win in court, no matter if you're a judge, no matter if you're an attorney, the opposing counsel, or you are pro se yourself, the person that wins is not who is right. The person that wins is the person that creates a procedural case with substantiated evidence substantiated evidence to their claims. If you don't have substantiated evidence to your claims, then it throws it out. If the burden of proof is shifted onto you, then it throws it out. If they are constantly asking you for proof, this is exactly why people fall. So guess what? I want you to drop a video explaining what you are trying to say in this comment section. So now I'm shifting the burden of proof onto you because you're just commenting. How about you prove to people your knowledge? Everybody in the comment section that feels like they can do the knowledge or whatever the case may be, I implore you to do it. I will actually promote you on this channel. As a matter of fact, I tell people on this channel that they should, if they look at my content, then they should create content like me. Why? Because it is open opportunity for everybody. You don't have to down the next person to grow in this community. Okay? So let me ask you something. Have you ever had an account just disappear, get settled, or close unexpectedly? What do you think actually happened there? Drop it down below. Okay? So, where is your real power? Your power is not in hoping it goes away, blindly paying, or copying someone else. Your power is in understanding how accounts move, recognizing position changes, knowing what affects the system. You don't control debt by reacting. You control it by understanding the system it lives in. You understand by being proactive. It's all understanding. That's the win. Drop down in the comment section if you're actually trying to understand this stuff, or you're just looking for a quick fix, a loophole. Okay? What are you looking for? All my people in the comment section that claim that whatever information I'm teaching is no point to teach it. Why do you watch every video? Let alone comment. You get what I'm saying? I'll put it to you like this though. When you do comment, you give me content to create, which in essence pushes my message even more. So keep commenting. If you think you're going to get me to stop creating content on my philosophies, you're sadly mistaken. Okay? If you think I'm going to listen to you, a comment bot, you're sadly mistaken. Until you can prove that you are about what you say you are. I don't want to hear nothing. You're a commenter. Okay? My bad. I'm dragging on them. Sorry, y'all. I still love you, group, but you know what I mean? If you're a man, you could be able to sit down and have a real conversation with me. And if you would like, we can have a real conversation. Okay? So, you don't control debt by reacting. You control it by understanding the system it lives in. To run that back to you. So, let's reset this. What I teach is not about shortcuts. It's not about loopholes. It's not about magic fixes. It's about understanding what actually causes accounts to change. Why this matters is because you understand this. You stop being emotional about debt, reactive to payments, and confused by outcomes. When you stop being emotional about debt, stop being reactive, and stop being confused about what's going to happen next, you can be more aware. My goal is to help you to be more strategic. My goal is to help you guys get in position. To a person who doesn't know what I am talking about, will look at it as, oh, he's just making another debt discharge video. But I'm teaching you guys how to strategize. I'm making you guys aware, and I'm putting you in position with the knowledge. Okay? If you're a simpleton and you don't understand that, then by all means, I will tell you, I don't care. But I only make this for the people that actually watch me, that see comments like yours and get discouraged. Stop discouraging people. Create the content, post a video, and you grow your community. Okay? Because it ain't nothing to literally hide your comment. Okay? But I'm giving you a platform. So I think you should, I think you should take this response, create a video. I will react to it. If you personally can teach people that are actually valuable, and it's not going to be an emotional defense, you're going to bring legal merit, and based off of that, you could be able to show the impact that you have created, the people that you have helped. Okay, because everything I'm doing is documented. I have over 300 videos on my YouTube page. I think it's over 700. And what have you done for the community? Okay. So, not to downplay, Pride's done many things, but when we're talking about this particular topic, you can't comment when I have the platform and you think I'm not going to respond to you. All right? That goes for anybody that thinks I care. Okay? Because there's the Fund Yourself Academy right there. The Fund Yourself Academy, people are getting results. People are legitimately getting helped. And people are actually connecting and growing and understanding. No, this isn't like some fun, school group. Nah, it's people actually in here doing the work. So here's the final shift. All right. Debt isn't random. It's not luck. It's not a mystery. It's a system responding to structure. When you understand the system, you can create the structure that aligns with the system. What if I told you that the structure can put you in a position to discharge debt, can put you in a position to negotiate debt, to put you in a position to fulfill debt? Whether it is to pay it, whether it is to discharge it, whether it is to negotiate it, whether it is to settle it, whether it is to restructure it, or whether it is not to do that, whether it's to not pay it completely, whether it is to sue them. Whatever the case may be, whatever your structure is how the system will respond to you. It's not going to respond to like you emotionally. It's going to respond to what you have built, what they can particularly quantify based off of what they care about. Okay? Structurally, a business doesn't care about how you feel. Okay? And if anything, if you're a person that say, hey, be responsible, pay your bills, then by all means, you continue to do that. No one is stopping you from doing that, and no one is telling you to stop doing that. We're telling you to learn about the system that you're in. Okay? So you're not emotional in the comment section. Okay? So you can actually educate people. Okay? Because the fact that you watch my videos, all my commenters that are negative commenters, if you watch my videos over multiple times, then I am giving you something helpful. You resonate with the content. Okay? So just stop it. Just keep it real. You're emotional because it didn't work for you. Okay? You claim you studied for years, but you didn't execute. That goes for everybody that claim they studied for years and have something to say about my content. Okay? You make the content. Stop consuming and create, because that's how you're going to be able to help the community, by creating, not being a consumer. Okay? Are you teaching people that? Or are you just telling people to do what the government wants them to do? Not even if you are going to tell people to do what the government wants them to do, help them understand why it would benefit them and not. Okay? Don't get mad at people that say stop paying. How about educate them? Help them understand what stop paying means. Stop paying means you are negotiating. Stop paying means you communicate. Never paying means that you decided to not just pay. You decided to negotiate. You decided to position yourself. You decided to create a different story. You decided to stop a default process of you paying. See, paying is a default process. When you don't pay, they have to execute their default process to people who do not do the default process, which is start collections. You get what I'm saying? Start communication to figure out why you stopped paying. This is just a regular process, and you communicate back and you tell them why you didn't. Okay? So most people will go their whole life thinking debt is just something you deal with. And few people will understand how it actually moves. And those are the ones who operate differently. Those are the ones who operate indifferently. Okay? Debt doesn't control you. You just haven't been shown how it works yet. And that's exactly what we talk about on this channel. If you want to clear your debt, understand the systems behind debt so that you can be able to communicate, so that you can create predictable outcomes for yourself, so that you can be able to challenge that debt collector that says that you owe them X amount of dollars. Because if you challenge them now, it puts whatever their idea about you or whatever their story, it brings up the integrity of it. Okay? If what you say is true, then prove it. Okay? Prove that you have the ability to enforce this debt. Okay? Prove that there is a real chain of title. Okay? So, if you're done consuming, okay? If you're done consuming, and this is only for people that are done consuming and you are ready to create. Only for people who are done consuming and ready to create their outcomes for their life. Not looking to continue to be a consumer, but now is ready to create so that they can position themselves to fund themselves. Those are the people who tap into the Fund Yourself Academy. Not anybody who is still trying to consume, is not trying to create their own life, and doesn't want to fund themselves. If you're not these three people, you do not have to pay the $37. Just keep watching my videos for educational purposes only. All right? Do we have that clear? I love y'all. I love you, despite our disagreements. All right? But I'll see you on the next one. Tap into the Fund Yourself Academy. I'm out.